Hi, I'm Ankna, and this is a video response for Creative Curiosities, and she's having a giveaway challenge. And the rules of the challenge are that you need to be a subby, you have to make a card or a tag, and it has to be a vintage or romantic theme. And the primary color should be either black, brown, cream, or white. And you can use different colors, but these should be the primary colors. And it should have some flowers, and out of which at least one should be a handmade flower. And I'll put her link below in the description box, so you can check, and if you want to participate in the challenge, you can do so. So this is going to be my entries for the challenge, and I've made a tag, and I hung it on a hanger, which is also a handmade hanger, and I'm going to just bring it down so that I can explain it better. Alright, so this tag is made from burlap, as you can see right here. It was a natural brown sort of burlap, and I inked it and dyed it in black and sprayed it with some golden glimmer mist from Tattered Angels to give it a shading like this. And then I used different piles of laces. You can, I don't know if you can see that, but there are 3 stacks of laces right here. This is the first one. This is the second, and the pink is the third one. So I made a border out of 3 laces, and then you have to use a photograph. It could be a vintage photograph or something downloaded from the internet or your own photograph. So I decided to use my photograph. That's me and my hubby, and here is the tag, and it says precious times together, as one of the rules was that it should have a word or a phrase. So this is going to be my phrase, and I also have a word here on the frame that says memories. And for this frame, I used some lace down below, and this is the lace which I used. I folded it in half, this thing, and I just folded it and I placed it under the photograph like so. And then I used some black trim here over the photograph to make a frame like this, and the trim which I used is this trim, and I just folded it in half to give it a little bit more dimension. And so this is how I used it. I folded it in half, and then this is the tool that I've used to give a curtain-like effect. And here are some bead strings on both the sides. And then going on top here, I have some pearls, flatback pearls right here, and a clock. This is a handmade clock. I made it from polymer clay, and there's a pearl in the center. I don't know if the camera is taking it properly. Yeah, that is the clock. And then I have a key charm here, again with a pearl here, right here, and then there are some roses over here and a pearl. And down here I have a bird's nest, and this nest is also made of burlap, and I handmade it. and the bird is made from polymer clay, and I made the bird and the egg as well down here. And then you have some roses right here, and I used some glitter on top of it. I used some Martha Stewart clear glitter for the frosting effect. And then I have some bling right here, and I inked these roses as well in tattered angels in nice vintage pink. Not sure if the camera is picking it correctly. Right there. And then I have some gorgeous trim right here, which is a braided trim with some pearls, and I have a brown bow right here. And then this is my handmade flower. So I used some tulle, and then I used the same lace trim which is used under the photograph for the framing, and I used this trim to make the base of the flower right here. And then I used some pink trim which is used here on the side for the frill kind of effect. And then I used this this was a ring actually, and I broke it. It was from the dollar store, and it was in this. It was like silver color. This is the base of the ring, and I inked it with Tattered Angels Glimmer Mist in golden color, and then I heat set it. So that is how I got this old age vintage look, and you can see the bubble effect because of the heating from the heat gun, which gave it a really beautiful old vintage look. So I use this as my flower center, as it is giving a frill kind of effect around the neck of the face. And this is the hanger which I made from the wire that was under some of the flowers and sprays which I used in my other projects, and this was remaining just as it is, and so I just folded it and made a hanger out of it, and it had a silver foil tape which wrapped around it. So, and I wanted a little goldenish touch, and I never wanted to remove that foil. So I just sprayed my I just painted it first with some acrylic paint from Folk Art. It was an antique metallic gold. And then I heat sprayed it, and then I heat set it. So the paint gave it a little bubble kind of effect, and then I let it set for about 15 minutes. And then again I sprayed it with my Ranger's Golden Mist, and then again heat set it. So it gave it a little bit of vintage, old, shabby chic look, like so. And this hanger also opens up from the back. So in case you want to change your tag, or you can hang anything, you can change it, or you want to hang something else according to the theme, you can do that. And this, there's a bow on top of it right here. I made this bow with the tool, and this is again a handmade flower, a smaller one. So, and I would also like to mention that this is the tag which I haven't made alone. This is something which my husband also contributed in, because when I was doing this tag and I was almost finished with it, the photograph got spoiled. Something got sprayed over the photograph, and it started coming out. This was the photograph which I previously used, and it started coming out from here, and I got really upset because I was almost finished with my project, and then it was completely spoiled. So I just thought I'll give it up. I'm not going to do it again. But then my husband saw it, I was pretty upset and disheartened, so he just went and printed out another photograph, and he framed it in, he took out the frame, he removed the photograph from the back and then pasted the other one, and then got it to me, and then he said, you can go ahead and now shoot your video and upload it and take part in the challenge. So I'm going to give half of the credit to him because this was the first time he created something, and it was gorgeous, I guess. And as the theme which I chose as Precious Times Together, I think this is the best example. So this is going to be my entry, and I really love the way it came out, and I hope all of you like it, and thank you so much. Leave your comments below and don't forget to subscribe. Thank you.